I'm just kidding, guys. We're back, baby. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, you sound better.
I tell you what, it's night and day. Listen to the clarity in the voice, folks. First off, I not only sound better, look a little bit better too. Got a little pump action going, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit of a pump. But like, it was kind of funny because like at the beginning, I was like, man, I don't want to do this at all.
Bro, see, that's the thing. Like, I was more so laughing while we were working out. Like, I could not stop smiling.
It's kind of funny.
It was. I was like, bro, I can't believe I'm curling right now. Like, even now it's funny. I'm just like, oh my God. It was really good though, man. We had a really good lift. Like, that didn't, for myself, it didn't negatively affect my lift at all.
No, decent pump for sure. But I also took precautions too. So like I hydrated beforehand and everything.
Grant told me, he's like, dude, I'm chugging water just in case, like, because it does dehydrate you for sure.
Yeah. And then on top of that, man, I just don't really take much, or I don't really drink much alcohol.
Well, I'll tell you what, dude, I'm a super lightweight when it comes to drinking. So like, if I have 1 or 2 beers, like, I'm already at that level where I'm like, whoa.
All right, let's party.
That's what I'm saying, dude. So like, after one of those, I was like, all right,
feeling good.
I'm feeling good, baby. Let's go get a lift in.
Feeling warm.
It was like to the point where I was like, I'm already loose. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because like there's science. I don't know. I may have talked about this before, but I don't know if I have or not. There's actual science behind, like, you know, when people go golfing, like a lot of people when they go golfing, they'll drink, right? So like they'll go up to the clubhouse and get a 12-pack for the first 9 or whatever it is, right? And there's actual science behind, like, when there's a couple beers in you, like, you can golf better, because like your muscles are relaxed and you're not so tense. Like, I have no idea. I mean, sure it's not the same for lifting weights, dude, but beer pong,
like, I have to have a couple beers in me in order.
Dude, that's the same.
Because it's then I'm just like, I can't make anything.
Loose. It's just like, it's the weirdest thing, man. It's like, I don't know the science behind it at all, but like, I felt good, man, like throughout this whole lift.
I mean, I felt okay. Like, I felt okay later on, but like at the beginning, I was like, man, I just don't want to do anything. I could tell, yeah. I just don't want to do anything.
Yep.
I was like,
well, we switched it up too. I was like, all right, we're gonna do dumbbell skull crusher. You're like, we're gonna do one hand overhead. You're like, all right. I'm like, okay, here we go.
It's like,
It was good though, man. I tell you what, I can't wait to get to some other numbers on this little podcast here, and we got some other things in store.
We might not even just like the thing is that we might not like lift.
That's what I'm saying too. So like, we might even just cultivate this, and I don't think the lifting is going to go anywhere as well. We'll still continue to do that as well.
100%.
But we'll also incorporate things where we might even just sit down and just kind of shoot the shit, right? Like when we're at certain numbers, or even just like,
you never know. You could be a cigar savant.
Oh God. I mean, next episode you can see us just smoking a fat stogie right here. Well, wait, that's not the correct term.
Well, I mean, you can do that. Yeah,
you can smoke a little stogie. I tell you what, man.
You get a good stogie.
I tell you what, like, can you imagine, like, let's say a year down the road, like all of a sudden, like we're looking back at this now, and then like we look forward a year, and it's like we just totally gave up lifting, and we're just sitting like in an apartment in recliners,
total like big old bellies,
beer guts, and just like smoking cigars. We're like, all right, well this week we. God. Can you imagine?
That'd be actually kind of funny.
I want to see us get there. I want to see that happen.
Well, here's the thing: is that we'll have 25-inch arms, because since every day is arm
Absolutely, day. We'll only do arms, and that's it.
25-inch arms.
25-inch arms, each arm. Like, we're gonna have. Oh, dude. Can you imagine just putting on YouTube, just seeing 2 guys, 25-inch arms, just smoke? So today, thanks for tuning in.
God.
Dude, it was good, man.
Yeah.
So what do you got planned this weekend, man? It's the weekend coming up. Well, I say it's the weekend for me because I have classes that run Monday through Thursday, and then Friday no class. So today being Thursday, I don't have class tomorrow. So it's really the weekend. I guess you could say for me anyway. But
I'm working tomorrow, and then honestly, I'm working until 4th of July, and then I'm working on Friday.
What about the 4th, man?
4th, I'm doing nothing. I'm probably gonna watch.
Chilling.
I'm probably gonna watch Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, dude, that does come out. Mm-hmm. I was balls deep in that.
I mean, I think it's gonna be good. I'm hoping it's gonna be better than the 2nd season.
Yeah.
But
See, dude, like, I
say you can.
Every time that I watch like a show like that,
I could create my own movie podcast. I can go on and on about all that. But anyway.
I tell you what, man, like I already forgot what happened on the last episode of Stranger Things because I'll like when a series comes out like that, I will literally watch it in 2 days and then I'm done with it, and then the next one won't come out for 8 months.
Yeah.
So like when the next one comes out, I'm like, oh shit, like what happened again? So like I'm gonna have to rewatch probably the last 2 or 3 episodes of season 2. But once I see that, I'll be like, okay.
Or support YouTubers and just watch recaps.
There you go.
Just do that.
I've actually done that for.
I did that for Game of Thrones and Avengers.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I made sure
it covers all bases.
It covers all bases. They're like, okay, here's what happened in this movie. Okay, here's what happened in this movie, and you're just like,
okay,
all right, that makes sense.
Thank you. All right, bye.
Yeah. I mean, like if you stop and think about it, how much we consume nowadays compared to previous.
It's night and day.
Yeah, and so. In order for you to like get everything, it's probably best to do a synopsis, right? So like
I would imagine.
For instance, I was watching this show called The Order off of Netflix. Absolute trash. Okay. Absolute trash, right? Watched the first episode, watched halfway through the second one, and I go, nope.
I'm out.
And so what I did was like, you know what? I'll just check on YouTube, see if there's a synopsis for the whole show. Sure enough, there was. And guess what? Storyline was complete shit. But anyway, like, yeah, it's just a good alternative just to seeing like, okay, I know about what that show is and all that. And
well, dude, you know what? No, it's even crazier.
I think sooner or later shows will get to that point.
I would imagine. Well, I was going to ask you in the gym, but I think it was my set and then I forgot about it. But do you think like YouTube in the next, 5-10 years or maybe even sooner than that is going to be like YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram or stuff like that? Like, is that going to be like the next CBS, NBC? Like Fox?
100%. They're already starting that.
Yeah.
Facebook Watch.
Yeah.
Facebook Watch has their own specific like watchable things, and which here's the thing too is that they are promoting that while you're watching other videos on Facebook.
It's so insane to me to think like this just blows my mind. Like,
I believe Twitter's making their own original series. I know Snapchat has their own.
Dude, I cannot believe this. Like,
I know YouTube has their own original series.
Yeah, dude, we're in like
media consumption overload.
Not only that, but like, can you like think about like in 100 years? Think about how much creative shit is going on right now.
So, if you
think about it in 100 years, and when like they're learning about this in the history books, they're gonna be like, internet was the biggest boom in anything that's ever happened ever.
Well, it was something stupid like.
And now,
what was it? It was from the start of time to like, or the start of photography to 1980, and then in the past like 3 or 4 years, there has been more photos taken in those 3 to 4 years for that whole time period,
which is insane.
It's something stupid like that, but yeah,
bro. Like, it's so insane. Like, I get goosebumps. Like, even just thinking you're talking about it.
The amount of how many people watch content,
dude. I'm telling you, right here, bro. Right here is the TV. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's your TV.
Well, here we go.
That's your fucking TV, man. It is.
You're right. I think it's going to be sooner or later the receptor.
What do you mean?
As kind of what it is now. So like, say for instance, you're talking about maybe 15 to 20 years down the road. So one thing that I was talking to, and which I've talked about on the podcast before with Waze, is that they are talking about the future of cars and future of travel.
Okay.
Right?
That Elon Musk action, that tunnel action?
Not tunnel action, but it's going to be more on the fact that carpooling and also automated pickup car system will actually happen, right? It's going to be to where you actually order an Uber or you order something and it's a robot that uses GPS and specific traffic signals and things like that in order for them to pick you up in a timely manner. They pick you up, and the thing is that you walk in, you don't actually like get everything,
Sure.
You don't come in, but you walk in, you sit down, and there will be a screen in front of you. There will be your travel, where it is going, location, and then this is your screen on what you can do to consume content. Now, because it's Google, they will probably be emphasizing YouTube and other things like that.
But of course.
But what they could do is that they could charge you using other apps and other operating systems.
Yeah, man.
So
that's insane.
So traveling would then be to the point where literally you are consuming content, you wouldn't even know where you're going.
Dude, that is crazy. And dude, I actually just wrote about this in a blog post
Do you know?
for my school. Like, we have to like write back, like, so one of my classes we have to write about it's a substance abuse class, but like there was a chapter about like content and usage and stuff like that, and how because it's like an addiction class, and they were talking about how people are addicted to this, and there was like a negative connotation to it. So like I immediately was like I wrote on it, like I commented back on someone's post, and I was like what do you think this is? Like, this isn't the 80s. Like, people aren't, like, kids aren't gonna go out and throw a tennis ball against the barn.
No.
They have a cell phone with unlimited content. Like, you can be afraid of it, that's fine. Like, that's the way the world's going.
Yeah.
So whether you like it or not, no kid is gonna wanna go throw out a tennis ball against a barn and play catch when they can watch a mini-series on YouTube.
Do you know what's really crazy? Here we go.
I guarantee you, if it was, like, if this technology was back then, they would have been doing the same thing, but they didn't have anything, right?
Yeah.
So, like, that just, I was like, dude, that's the way the world's going. So, like, you either get on board or, like, you're gonna be left behind. And I was such... Dude, I had this huge negative connotation against social media, dude. Like, even a couple years ago, I was like, man, I'm not gonna have any social media. I didn't have an Instagram, didn't have a Twitter, didn't have YouTube. For no way I would ever have a YouTube. I would never have any of this stuff.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was just like, dude, what am I doing? Like, this is the way the world's going, right? So, like,
Totally.
what am I doing?
Do you want to know something really crazy? Bass Pro or I'm gonna cut that out.
Okay.
The company I work for.
Yep.
They have a YouTube channel.
Yep.
In which I'm kind of the keeper of like all their analytics.
Sure.
And I looked at how much their watch time was for
people watching their content.
lifetime. As
People
like,
watching their content lifetime.
yeah.
Okay.
The whole spread, right?
Sure.
In which I kind of drilled it down from the minutes and went from the minutes to
Sure.
hours to days.
Yep.
And then I transformed it into years. Guess how many years?
I don't even want to know.
191.
Holy shit.
191 years of content being watched totally just for the company I work for.
For one company. And think about that spread out between...
A company that has like less than 40,000 subscribers. Then imagine the potential of like PewDiePie.
I was just going to say, like, yo.
He probably gets the watch time of like years.
Oh, bro. Easily.
I'm just like...
Okay, so just think about this. I'm going to do some math in my...
Bro.
All right, so let me think about this.
It's like what, 70,000 something days or something like that.
Okay, so let's just
That's
say...
how much it is.
Let's say average PewDiePie video gets how many views?
About 4.2.
Okay, so let's say 4.2 million. Now, let's say it's how long of a video is it?
It's typically like a 15 to 20 minute.
So let's just say 17-minute video. So I'm going to take
now-
4.2 times what?
But
17?
you also look at audience retention. So let's just go to closer to 60% of audience retention, right?
That's going to watch it all the way through?
So let's just do
say
9
9 minutes?
9 minutes.
So we'll take 4.2 times 9, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, that's 37,800,000.
Divide that by 60.
630,000.
Then divide that by 365.
1,000.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Okay, hold on.
Go back.
420000. Okay, and
Times
times
9.
9 divided by
That's minutes. And
60.
Then 60. Then divided by 60 again. That's minutes. That's hours. Then divide by that's hours, right? Wait.
No, we would want to take that divided by
went minutes.
24.
We went hours, and then shit. I missed.
Folks, don't come to this channel looking for math analytics or anything like that, because clearly I don't know what I'm doing here, but that's okay and that's fine.
Okay, that's minutes.
Okay, let's just say, well, just think about the amount of people that you're reaching. He puts out a video, what, every other day? You think?
Yeah.
Every other day? So let's say
That's
he's putting out,
days.
so
Here, 71 years
per
video. So you go 4 2 onto the not 42 million, 42 and
Hi, welcome to this episode. Me and Grant try to figure out how to do math. Thanks for tuning in.
times 9. That's the watch time. That's minutes.
That's minutes. That's how many. Okay.
That's hours. That's days. And that's years.
Per video.
Per video.
So what does that mean again? So like.
So almost 72 years per video.
That's correct.
72 years of watch time per video.
Oh shit. Yeah, because if you're having 9 minutes across 4.2 million, right? So let's do this. So let's say 4.2 million, even though some videos, well, dude, the longer they're out, they're going to reach 10, 15.
Right.
So let's just say
I will say this is that they almost mature into a curve, because since he posts so much that like whenever like it just goes and then kind of curves off and it kind of just trails off, right?
So let's say 4.2 million every other day. So let's take this times 182.
Or you're talking about with 365?
Because if he puts out a video every other day, so if he's putting
it's
out
every day now, but yeah.
So okay, so let's do this. 4.2 million. Let's just take it by. It doesn't even do it that high. Let's just say I'm gonna see how far I can get.
Anyway, you
You know what we're saying, okay?
It's an astronomical number, which is insane.
He is if he puts out just one video every other day, he's averaging almost over 750 million views a year. So he's almost hitting 1 billion views a year. Think about.
I guarantee he has more than that now, though.
Oh God, yeah. With everything, plus he has what 6 million subscribers or something like that.
Yep.
Like, dude, like that is insane. I would love to know how much like SeatGeek or anyone like that is paying him for an ad. I would just love to know that.
21,912,547,924.
Almost 3 times the population on Earth have watched his videos.
And then I make videos, and it says, "Get me to 17 mil." Think. Being like, that was the last time he updated that, which is absolutely crazy, because like you have 2 million, 3.7, 5.8, 3.6, 6.9, 5.4, 10, 5.5, 4.5, 5.9, 7.7, 4.2, 7.2.
So we were even low on the 4.2, dude. We were way low.
We were even low, in which I knew for a fact he was going to hit 4.2, but yeah. That's just how crazy it is. But hey,
think about it. Anything he says, like he has almost like a cult-like following. You know what I mean?
He has he talks about it all the time. He has an army of 9-year-olds.
It's insane, bro. That is insane.
So, but anyway,
bro, we could be talking about this stuff forever, dude. I love that shit. So
the philosophical ideals of like how much people are actually wasting their time, but at the same time, like you have to stop and think about we are creating content.
At the same time, yeah, and then you got to think of like the price of this is like escapism and stuff. Like it's all relative, because like people who watch, you could say
that's another fascinating thing. So like escapism
I almost messed up too.
has actually gone into other genres and other mediums.
What do you mean?
Or like other different types of like shows
like,
and things.
Well, not even just content per se. Like you can find escapism if you go on like a 10-mile run, or if you want to watch football for 3 hours on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I'm talking about actually. So like one of my favorite things to watch is anime, right? And like the biggest thing is isekais. Isekais legitimately like pretty much means escapism. So like it's someone from another world escapes that world and goes into a completely different world.
Sure.
So like
that interstellar action going.
Right, and like you're talking, but well, I mean, like it's like from like our world to like a fantasy world or something like that, right?
Sure.
And what you're talking
Narnia action. There you go.
And so just to be even more nerdy, I know about like this upcoming season, and there's like about 12 new animes, and out of those 12, there are 5 that are about escapism.
Okay.
There are 5 that are the exact same over and over again, and I'm just like, wow, it's an alarming factor. But
Sure.
anyway, that's one of my hobbies. I watch.
Well,
so.
sure. Absolutely.
But
Heck yeah, man.
all right,
Well, baby, I'm finally coming down from the good old buzzsaw action. So it was a good,
Episode
man. I was so happy, man.
21.
It was a good episode. I felt good, felt loose. Episode 21 in the books, baby.
It was an innovative episode.
It was a very innovative episode. Something new, something different on the channel. I love it. YouTube.
Episode
careful, don't-
22 coming
Episode
in.
22, baby. That's my favorite number. 22's favorite number.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling
I'm
22.
feeling 22.
All right.
All right, folks.
Well, what'd you guys think about?
Yeah. What do you guys think about it? Was there something missing?
Did you like it? Did
Did
you
you
hate
like
it? Did
it?
you feel like there was something missing?
Yeah.
Please put it in the comments down below.
Please, folks, let us know what's
Make sure
up.
you like and subscribe, and I'll make sure to have his on there too. And make
Absolutely.
sure you subscribe to him as well. And thank you guys so much.
Appreciate it. You know what? Just a 5-second thing. I really, if you guys made it this far, I genuinely appreciate it. Really do, from the bottom of my heart. And I hate when people say shit like that, but I really genuinely do. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you next episode.
See ya.